radio, tape deck and record, suit and velour, popping and locking on the cardboard. Fell in love with hip-hop, no question. DJ cut the rugged, I get aggressive. Furious 5, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like DB up in the party, I wanna jump up and be somebody. Charlie Holmes, I got tabs on mommy. She gon' my colleagues. Wasabi hot, look at them. I'm full of fire like the McCracken. Stay on tour on Euro, I'm racking. Be in the hood, we a Navy ain't mapping. Twerk that girl, this the one like the I'm gonna give you 90 B-boy, keep the elements hot. Make them back spin the windmill. G-O-H, haters, a D-O-A. A young boy what I used to be. Now I'm all grown up, I'm a boss. Waving like that, come with me because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Cause I'm just out of reach of your finger. I know I can't afford to stop for a moment.
Jaguars, Patriots on EA Sports as we come to you from Foxborough, Massachusetts for today's game.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, and it's to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
The Patriots come out. Two tight ends on the field.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Intercepted! He's brought down.
Well, as a quarterback, I think the biggest thing is when you throw an interception early in the game, you just got to have faith in what you did all week in practice, keep your confidence level up, and come out here and get it done.
Really good field position here to start this drive. The Jaguars take it from the 33. Ninkovich is able to read that play and make the hit. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 35. Bortles, Hicks takes down the quarterback. Looking to go down the field here, and he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
He'll pick up 7 this time.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
We'll be keeping an eye today on wide receiver Allen Hurns.
Yeah, just another good young wide receiver in the NFL. My gosh, there's about 30 of them that are early in their careers, and every one of them can play.
And he's in.
Nice job up front by the offensive line. They get a good push. Easy for the quarterback to run the sneak and get the touchdown score.
Makes the PAT. The Jaguars getting ready to kick it away. And Amendola's got it on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Patriots are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The offensive lineup includes Julian Edelman, the former quarterback at Kent State.
Julian Edelman is not just a feel-good story. This is a good, solid football player. He can be an outside wide receiver. He can return kicks and punts, and he can play the slot. He can do it all.
Back in that secondary for the Jaguars. We'll be keeping an eye today on Jonathan Cyprien.
Boy, he fits the prototype that you want now in the NFL. Just long arms, tall, can run. That makes it tough for quarterbacks to throw over the top of him.
Got drilled as he throws it. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
They bring in the extra tight end.
Let's go. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Patriots take it from the 23.
Well, I think the offense made the right decision here. They're at a position, out there where it's too far for a field goal and they're too close to punt. I agree with it. Go for it on 4th down.
The Jaguars offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Jaguars getting set for the kickoff. Amendola's got it. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Patriots take the field here. Their last possession ended with the very crazy decision going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
Second and 8 after the penalty. The Patriots in the pistol. It's intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Jaguars ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
He is a former first-round pick out of Syracuse, Chandler Jones.
Yeah, Chandler Jones has had some moments where you think this guy is going to be just one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Hasn't been consistent enough, but the potential is there to get it done.
Thomas there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms. They can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance. They get it done.
First and goal to go from the 2. Bortles going to take off with it. What a catch. Touchdown. Almost through a quarter, and this one is truly ugly.
Well, it's beautiful on one side. If you're winning the game, you're going, man, this is just exactly what we wanted and what we needed. But on the other side, just a terrible effort, and you got to be ashamed the way you're playing so far.
And Amendola's going to test the coverage this time. Tackles made. And a run back of about 14.
The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
But it falls incomplete.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Run a draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
They're down and 10. Tom Brady unleashes the long pass.
Nearing the end of the first, and the defense steps up to make the big stop. They look to increase their lead now as they get the football back.
Man, they are sharp here today, aren't they? They've been sharp on the defensive side. The offense is playing well. And when you're hot, don't slow down. Keep pressing the issue and get this game over with if you can.
The coach is going to go for it. Brady's lined up. 2 tight ends set. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Patriots know that a 4th down conversion like that could be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play. That time on the offensive side.
Back here with Phil Simms to get the second quarter underway. A blowout already on hand. And Phil, I know that you were out playing a lot of golf this week instead of preparing, so hopefully you don't get exposed here today.
Did you get the names mixed up between Phil and Jim? You're the one that does all that golf announcing here on the second hole. So listen, I'm a football man. I'm ready for the game, and I'm going to keep talking about all the great stuff that we're seeing happen here on the field.
Mark him down for another reception.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Steven Jackson with the grab. Coming up, 2nd down. The Patriots step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. And they get the sack.
Good cornerbacks become great cornerbacks when you have a defense that can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job by the defense.
White's in the backfield, single back set. That did not get picked off. Double coverage.
The Patriots put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Jackson takes his spot in the backfield. Will go ground. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs.
The Patriots that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Jaguars offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The Jaguars have it at the 39. Pass is intercepted. If they needed something positive to happen before halftime, the defense has come through with the interception, Phil.
They needed something. They got it. They needed that interception to get them back in the game. Now can the offense go out there, score some points, and go in at halftime on a tremendous high?
That's dropped by Amendola, who couldn't bring it in.
Amendola is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Jackson's delayed start, now taken off on the draw play. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. It's an empty backfield for Brady this time. From the shotgun, it's Brady looking long, but it's incomplete.
The Patriots don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Patriots elect to go for it and bypass the punt on 4th down. The Patriots will line up the first down markers right at the 23-yard line. It's Brady down the field. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs. The Jaguars come up with the stop and get the ball back on downs in excellent field position.
Well, there's 2 words you got to know about football, Jim. You know what it's called, or what those 2 words are? It's called game management, and that was not part of it right there. Bad decision to go for on 4th down. Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense